Welcome to the Flawless Podcast. This is episode 1, our first podcast. My name's Joseph.
And I'm Tommy.
And we're Fatal Flaw. And we got a lot to talk about today. So, when we started the band, we didn't really think we were going to be in a band.
I'm about to say, so I remember you posted something on Facebook or whatever. I don't know. I saw, like, I've had you on Facebook for a while. I mean, since high school.
Right.
Because we met in high school. We used to sit at lunch together. We used to sit with, like, Danielle and Gonzo. Shout out. Miss you guys. But, yeah, so we used to just hang out and bullshit. And it was fucking cool. And then after high school, you went to Asher, didn't you?
No, I didn't actually go to Asher. I didn't finish high school, but I was supposed to. But yeah. Other than that, I think what happened was I posted on Facebook about somebody wanting to start a band, so I was wanting to know if anyone wanted to start making music. And it was just this dude, and he invited us over to his house.
Yeah.
And we had some dude that wanted to play drums. We had some dude we had a bass guy. He wanted to play lead guitar, the one that invited us over to his house. So I don't want to name drop here, you know. I don't want to be that guy.
I think that was the second time we got together, because we
Oh, yeah.
Because we're fucking weird.
You're right.
So, the first time we got together and started working on shit, I remember, I was my parents were, in town, and we stayed at this hotel, and I was just bored on Facebook, and I saw you post something, you're like, hey, who wants to make music? And I'm yeah, fuck it, I haven't seen this dude in a while. Commented, I'm like, I do.
Right.
And then,
I do remember.
And then
that.
we got some messaging, and we were just bullshitting. We're like, yeah, you want to hang out and smoke and stuff? I'm like, fuck yeah. And then, I think it was that following weekend, I met up with you at your house.
Yeah, that was.
And then we just hung around, drank, smoked, and then.
Yeah, you came over with our buddy Ross, and we were playing guitar. That was the day.
Was that the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, because I was hanging out with him for a little bit. We were making music.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, he was playing some cool shit that night.
Yeah, dude. I think I still have the song. Actually, no, maybe not, because I think that was the year my laptop took a shit, and I, lost everything on my hard drive. This is when I was, a dumbass. And I didn't have, an external hard drive, and I had all my music just on my computer hard drive.
I think when we were jamming that night, because that's what we decided to do, was just jam.
Yeah, I think we were just
space, you know.
We were just jamming, and then there was another time I brought my laptop over, and we were just kind of working on shit. I think we started working on Alien Nation, because I already had the song written. Yeah,
that was pretty much the first thing we ever did.
And then came over, we did vocal stuff, hung out, blah blah blah, and then we just didn't. After that night, we just didn't hang out or communicate for a month. Not even we we were just
antisocial.
Yeah, we're very. And I remember this is back in 2017, by the way.
Shit.
'Cause that's when we all got. Yeah, that's when we got started.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Because we started the Alien EP and then spent a whole year recording it. But yeah, and then we didn't talk for a while.
Right.
After the first time when we wrote.
And then that's when we went and met up with that.
Then we went to that fucking kid's house, and that night I was so pissed.
Yeah, dude.
Because we're in the middle of it, and we started this dude. He's like, all right, cool. We got all the members here, because we had it was us me and you on guitar. Actually, no. You posted something on Facebook I'm in a band, who wants to be the keyboard player?
Yeah,
and I was like, all right, fuck yeah.
He was tripped out. He's like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah, dude, I had a whole setup and everything. I had my keyboard. I brought my laptop. I looked like such a dork. And
it was pretty funny though.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh yeah. And then in the middle of it, he's like, all right, I want you to play drums and I want you to play guitar. He's like trying to rearrange the whole lineup, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Half the people didn't even show up. You know, we had a drummer. He didn't show up. Like,
Oh, yeah,
nobody
that's
knows
right.
why. He literally just went ghost on us. He's actually the one who started the whole idea in the first place. And he
Yeah, dude,
ghosted
like
us
he
all.
was the one that wanted. He's the
that's
one that
the
wanted
funniest
this whole
part.
thing, and he just didn't show up for the fucking.
And then the bass player, he didn't show up because apparently his girlfriend said he couldn't be in a band, so he had to quit before he even showed up.
No,
to
he
his
was
first...
there, Vinny.
Oh wait, well then who was that one guy that was See, I don't even know.
No, Vinny was there. That's how I met.
Yeah, well, Vinny was there.
Buried with Sincerity at the time.
But I thought Vinny was supposed to be our vocalist.
No, that was Brandon.
What?
That one Brandon kid. He was like, I want to sound like Mudvayne.
Oh, see, I don't remember all that. That's funny because there was so much change-ups going on. I can't even remember
Dude,
what was going on.
It was
It's
so
so
retarded.
funny.
I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like,
And he's like, yeah, he was trying to argue with me. He was like, yeah, so I think I'm gonna be the lead guitar player because I know that I'm better.
yeah, and you're,
I was
yeah,
like,
dude.
Okay,
he's
cool.
like, I'm cooler.
Like, anyways,
But then
I
he,
guess
like-
we'll find out.
Then, like, towards the end of all this, he like left us in the garage
Yeah.
and was just like, I have girls over. I'm gonna hang out with bitches.
Well, remember we started all by making like a simple riff. I was just like, all right, let's make a simple riff, and it was like so simple. Can't even think about like how simple it was. And he tried to play it, and he's just like, oh, I can't do that. There was like a gallop pick. It was like a triple. Like,
Yeah, dude. He couldn't.
and
He,
he
did,
couldn't
he
get
didn't
it.
know how to do the shit.
And I'm like, didn't you want to be the lead guitar player? Like, I'm not even like saying like I want to be the lead guitar player right now. I'm just saying like
Phone's off. Everything sounds good.
you can't really play that riff. How are you gonna be a lead guitar? I don't know. Either way, he got really pissed off because he couldn't play the riff, and he was like, all right, whatever. And I think that was kind of like what started the whole like his like brother showed up with like 3 girls apparently.
It was like something like that, and the kid was young too.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm going inside to hang out with these bitches, and you guys can hang out here and do whatever you guys want,
He's
but
like,
I'm
"Yeah,
going
you
inside.
can write songs.
And we're like in his own garage, and we're just like, this dude sucks, and like,
Yeah, we
he's
were
kind of an asshole.
I think I remember. I think I was with you. No, because we were bullshit with Vinny, and he was talking about how he was in another band, and that's how I ended up recording the first "Buried with Sincerity" EP.
Yeah.
Because I met up with him. He was the bass player at the time, and then we tracked ICU, and then he left, and then I ended up sticking around for the rest of the guys, and we like did the EP. And
That was a pretty good EP. I mean,
I actually been fucking with the stems on it because I like went back into the old files or to the old recording sessions, and I like started printing them just to kind of fuck with them. Plus, I needed to send some for Alex because they wanted to like remix it. But
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, like yeah, yeah, we met up with this fucking kid, and that was a bomb. I was kind of like stoked.
Yeah.
But like, and then that all happened. I was like, all right, well, that was fucking whack.
We just went back to my place
Yeah,
and
I think
started
I just-
writing
yeah,
music, pretty much.
Yeah, we were just like, fuck this. Went back to your place and pulled out my laptop and just like started
Yeah.
writing shit. And I think we wrote The Coming Day.
We wrote something that day.
Actually, no. We kept working on Alien Nation.
Yeah, I was
Because
thinking we
like
finished that one.
I think you came over. You were
Pretty
coming over to my
soon.
dad's for a while too because you were tracking your guitars there.
Yeah, we tracked a lot of guitar. I mean, we did the live stream there.
Yeah.
Speaking of the live stream, that was funny.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's funny.
But no, like I had my setup in the basement. And that was when you were like, oh yeah, bro, this is fucking sick. And then you got yourself a laptop.
Yeah, no, I never seen nothing like that before. You know, I've seen like studio setups, you know. I think when I was like 16, I started recording guitar at this one dude's house with James. And it was actually Self-Righteous Realization, the guitar.
Yeah.
I remember tracking the guitar track to that at his house back in the day. Like, and then
Did
it
he have,
never
like-
did anything
Wait,
with
this is
that.
James's house or
No,
some-
his buddy
Chris?
Chris, yeah,
Yeah,
his
yeah,
buddy
he had like
Chris.
a full set, dude. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he had a nice setup. That was like the only other, you know.
I remember he was at James's like New Year's Eve party or Christmas party or something like that. I forgot which party it was. And I remember he was just like, "Who's the producer?" And then he just like pulled me to the side and he was just bullshitting about like, "See, if you want to record an album, it's got to be album quality." I'm like, "I'm aware. I've been doing this for a while too, dude." He was just kind of being smug. I was just kind of, but I was just gonna let him riff because you know I'm not about to, whatever.
It happens, man.
I'm like, all right, well, I learned that night. I was like, all right, cool. At least I know I'm humble. I'm not like a jackass about shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
No, but
sometimes people take things too serious. They just get like too worked up about their own like work.
It's like, people do get me. It's like,
I don't know. Maybe it's like competitive. It's like a competitive.
I mean, it's very competitive because it's like, oh yeah, who's got the best mix,
like,
and all that shit, and who can have the best drum samples or productions. There's a lot of competitiveness to it, but I kind of just like for me personally, I mostly I just want to like my own sound, and I want to make everything sound as good as possible. And I want everything to fucking crush. Like I'm listening to other producers and stuff like that, like learning and even just hearing their productions, because I'm just like, all right, cool. I like what this guy's doing. I'm gonna take that idea and blend it with this guy, what he's doing with like whatever. Like try to get like an idea, and like I'll start kind of putting it together in my head, and I start kind of training my ear for it.
Right. I mean, that's kind of the best way to do it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Kind of take note.
It's
can't do it in your own, go your own path though. You take note and you kind of take it in your own direction.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you've been doing for years.
And it's like what's so fun about it is just like kind of you're just experimenting, and it's like nonstop. You're from nonstop. Like I'm still learning shit.
And every time you work with a different person or group of people, I'm sure you have a whole different experience with like the whole recording and everything.
Yeah, dude, the funniest fucking thing. I felt like a fucking idiot. So Melodyne, the auto-tune plugin, I didn't realize when you have it zoomed in, the wave files turn into blocks because it just means that they're small. So they just replace it with blocks. I thought my shit was fucked up. I like restarted half the song. I have like I think it was Planet Gotti. Or no, it was Starfire. I was like auto-tuning your main vocals, and I thought they were fucked up. I was like, dude, what is wrong? Why is it doing this? And I didn't realize when I fucking had it like zoomed in. I posted a picture on the production page on Facebook. And like, why is my Melodyne doing this? It's fucked up. And everybody's like, you just gotta zoom out, bro. I'm like, what? And I just did it, and it zoomed out, and it went back to normal. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I couldn't go in and edit, like, the notches and stuff like that.
Is that how you auto-tune it? You zoom it?
Oh, yeah, you don't even have the full version.
What? No, I never tried to zoom. Maybe that's where I fucked up. I could never figure out how to auto-tune it. I thought there was, like, a setting for it. No,
you have to, like...
Because I have like Melodyne, what is it, 3 or whatever the hell it was. It was the updated one with the...
I don't know which one I have. I think it's...
It works. I mean, I don't think auto-tuning works on that. I
think I have Melodyne
I don't know how to do all that.
Or whatever. I don't know, it comes with Studio One. Oh, whatever, it's not going to show. But, yeah, no, I just feel like a fucking dumbass because I'm like, all these professional producers are like, dude, it's zoomed in. And I figured it out, and then I went back to the page, deleted that post.
That's hilarious.
I was like, dude, fuck it. I don't want to like people to keep commenting on it and being like, dude, this kid's fucking idiot.
That's just fucking goofy.
All you had to do was zoom out.
Man. A big part of where the band kind of took a turn recently was we ended up taking like a 3-year break.
I wouldn't say
something like, maybe something around that. Because I know our last thing we released was Dystonia, right?
So no, I know the timeline.
You know what I'm saying.
So 2017 we released, 2018, 2017 met up, wrote Flawless Jack for our single, Jack. And then we spent a year recording Alien.
Yeah.
The Alien EP.
And then Alien Nation came out, yeah.
That we released that in 2018, and then 2018 going into 2019, we released Dystonia. And then after that, we started working on the album in late 2020, because that's when I rented that house in Taylor. And then, yeah, we kind of like kept going back and forth on it, but I think that was when everything was kind of going to shit between the band. Well, we had shit going on with Arms of Mercy too.
Yeah,
because I remember
going on at the same time.
Yeah, it was around the same time. I mean, you had a bunch of shit going on. I had a bunch of shit going on. So that was kind of like, I mean, it was a needed hiatus.
Yeah.
So we posted those.
Took a long time. I mean, we started writing this new album like over 5 years ago. We posted our first spoiler for it.
5 years ago. I was looking at some of the posts we made on the Fatal page on Instagram.
Yeah.
And the one song, it was Starfire. I think.
Yeah.
And it was 2020. It was like October of 2020 that we officially started working on the album.
It's crazy, man.
And then,
yeah. It was a while ago.
Yeah. And then it was 2023 we got back kind of moving. I had you come over for that weekend, and then we got your lead guitars recorded. I recorded all my rhythm and bass guitars, and then started picking at the synths. Just trying to, and and then basically just kind of started. Once it got to like 2024, that was when we really started kind of rocking it out. Like,
starting to
getting
get back
together
on track
more a little bit and starting to like kind of be more progressive with fuck that word, the word that
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, no, but like we're doing shit, like we were doing more shit. So like,
right,
we're we started working on. I think it was Planet or.
I can't remember.
I don't know. We just had like a bunch of songs.
Whoops.
And then we just started kind of adding shit and taking shit out and restructuring shit.
Yeah.
So, and we just haven't like, and then, now we've been consistently getting shit done. Like I spent like the whole fucking past 3 months on this thing.
Yeah, it's been a long process getting it complete, but it's been very smooth.
Well, actually, in the middle of writing the album, we also got the 3-song self-titled EP done.
Yeah, we got
we did that at my old house. We got it all done, and then
let me release that.
I think it was 23, wasn't it? 2023 or 2024?
Sometime last year for the self-titled.
Yeah,
I believe it was sometime last year.
Yeah, so we had a third EP that we dropped, and then.
We took off Alienation and we took off Dystonia. We took the original EPs off of all of our music
we still have
platforms
Dystonia up there on Spotify.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's still up there.
See, I thought I took it down. But I mean...
Unless you did it recently, but like...
I don't know. Either way, I'm not... I thought it was handled through the website that we went through.
Yeah.
And, I'm not really sure if it's still up there or why it's still up there, because I didn't put it up there myself, which is funny.
Let me look, actually.
We released the self-titled EP, which is
that we just in 23.
Yeah, we just decided to do that because
we had it on my computer for so long, and we kept talking about like when we started like working on stuff together again, like we
kind of wanted to start fresh in a sense, like redo the Alienation, redo Dystonia, but like make, keep something out there still. So that's why we released the self-titled, as we called it, because it doesn't really have a name. It's just our first EP now, technically, like out there.
Dystonia on there.
Okay, we'll have to replace it with the new version when it comes out.
Recently, while we've been working on the full length, what?
I said, whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, but like, while we've been working on the full length, I went back and literally finished yesterday remixing all 3 EPs. So everything should be hunky dory.
Yeah.
Putting this shit out. My plan is to kind of go back, touch some stuff up throughout the week, and then by this weekend I'll send you all the files.
Yeah. We'll have our the instrumental versions will be out too. You know,
that's
of course.
true.
Right now,
that's what I'm really trying to push to is more instrumental shit.
So
like keep the ones with the vocals on it, of course, but like you know, also do like an instrumental version.
Exactly. So the self-titled, I keep saying that, but like the instrumental, I kind of want to release that one. You know, as soon as you send me them, and then we can release like the EPs with the instrumental, like one at a time. Like we'll go like, okay, you know,
that'd be kind of sick to do it all together.
Yeah,
you know, not just two separate EPs, but like one EP, or like let's say Alien Nation or Dystonia.
Oh yeah.
And have like the first 6 or the first 5 songs with regular versions, and then the second half of it is, so it's like a 12-track album, but it just the instrumental versions and the.
Oh yeah.
I've been seeing those lately. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I do like what we usually do, and we usually just have like a different album cover.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's something we can go over, and because it's pretty interesting take, I guess.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart.
But now, like we got a lot of shit coming. You know.
I mean, if anyone has any opinions on that, leave
like
any
and the
comments.
next EP. So we got a lot.
Cause
I'm so fucking stoked, dude. It's gonna be fucking sweet.
I was gonna say, cause I mean I don't know. Do it two separate or put the instrumental on it together with it, like I said, if anyone has any opinions, just leave a comment. You know.
Yeah.
Because
we could keep doing the separate thing. I do like the fact that we kind of like we already have like the layout and the prints for the instrumental versions of the album or the artwork for the
even for future reference too
for the instrumental stuff. But yeah, man, like I'm stoked. We're gonna.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely.
We're really locking it in this time because
video
like the past couple
too.
of years we've been pretty. I mean, we know that. I mean, we don't really have a big following anyway, but like you know, we did have like a little 2-year hiatus.
I mean, it was well needed though. You know, like a lot of shit happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I had a kid. You know, that's cat's out the bag.
Yeah.
And that's been.
Yeah, I had to deal with some bullshit that I'll. Yeah, I had to do some shit. So, so I had to.
Yep. Shit.
So.
But yeah,
I mean,
we're back.
We're back on the grind, man. Like
it's changed.
We're having a lot of shit released this year.
Like vocally, a lot of things have changed. You know, we're trying a different approach.
Yeah.
Like a different style. Like we're trying to change things up a little bit.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I was like when I was going through all of our old shit. God, it's like I have like hair on my nose, dude.
You might.
Because it keeps like hitting my nostril. I'm like, dude, I keep fucking feeling. It's been like this all day. Like even at work, I turned to go grab something, and my hair just fucking like. It was like a strand of hair that comes off my forehead and just swipes my nose. I'm like, oh, fuck.
What the fuck? I hate that shit. I hate when it gets in my eye. Yeah. I'm like, dude.
Dude, my favorite, it's like when my hair, like, gets into my ear. And it, like, and the tip of, like, the hair, like, stabs my eardrum.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, God.
That is so annoying, man.
I hate it so much. No, but, yeah, like, yeah, we had a bunch of shit going on, but at the end of the day, we're back at it. We're fucking crushing. We already got like a bunch of cool stuff. I really want to get we're gonna try to get a merch store going. That's another thing I want to do.
Yeah, definitely trying to get some merch going.
Yeah, because we have a lot
just for the hell of it.
I have a lot of cool like ideas for like designs and stuff for like the. I want to do like canvas prints and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know we'll figure that out.
It's pretty cool.
You guys posted.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, or you know. Do that.
do. We're retarded.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Like I'm stoked. It's gonna be a big year.
Yeah, it's good. I can't wait to get this stuff finally out. We'll back out the Alienation. I mean, all of it's gonna sound.
Record. It's many. Like, it's so much going on.
I mean, Alienation could have been a lot better for one specific reason. It's a thing that a lot of people don't know, and I just got to talk about it. I just got to talk about it. I hate it. You know, it sat really wrong with me for a long time. I can't.
The song Alienation?
Yeah. So it's a thing that hindered a lot of like the energy behind it. It was
It was just kind of a...
we were in talks with somebody who we tried to get to do like some work with on the album with us, or just a song. You know, I paid him an undisclosed amount of money, we'll say.
Oh yeah,
and
that's fucking total bullshit.
We
I still
met
feel
up.
Bad for you for spending all that money.
We met up and we hung out and talked, and we even had sessions on the phone and whatnot, and tried to stay in contact, but we never ended up getting, you know, the feature we did pay the money for. So like, emotionally, my like drive towards the release was hindered in a way, because like it took a big toll on me, like mentally. You know, I really looked up to this guy. Like, I still do. I'm not gonna say I don't. You know, I forgive the guy because I understand shit happens, and I could have been like more like direct and could have maybe conversated a little bit more like fluently with the guy, but like I was going through a lot of stuff with my mom at the time, and you know, unfortunately, I wasn't able to mentally keep up with, I guess, my side of the, I don't even know what you would call it, but I still feel like he could have been the one to reach out and say, hey, because I did give him, you know, the song he needed, and he could have just reached out and been like, hey,
yeah,
you know,
we hired
something.
this dude to do vocals for like a guest spot, paid him money, and he didn't deliver. He kind of just whatever, took the money and bought crack
or something,
whatever the fuck he was doing.
And I don't know, I don't really, like I said, I don't really like name dropping here, but that's a big reason too why, I mean, we're different than they could have been, but you know, like we took that break and time passed, and now we were able to sit on the EP. So I think it really helped like us become like more emotionally attached to the music once again, like for that album at least.
Dude, even like my production on it, like I remember I was stoked to like put it all together. Yeah. And like when I came to the final mix, I was like stoked about it at the time, but I was not like, I don't know, looking back now, I'm like, man, this sounds like shit. That's why I really wanted to redo these. I didn't want to put out the old versions. I wanted to I was like, well, it's been fucking 8 years or almost.
Well, now I'm like I'm more excited than ever now to actually release this than I was before. And we have a special guest tonight, everybody. His name is Jonathon John.
Hi-yo! What's up, motherfucker? We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, we just got the podcast going, man. What's going on?
On the lights?
Yo, check these out. They're fucking buttons.
Yo, what?
This is John, everybody.
Bro, these are sick.
He's the cameraman. He's the cameraman.
He's the man with the camera.
He's the
man with the camera. He's also known as Scary Larry.
There's like a thing on Amazon you can...
Scary Larry, everybody.
Scary Larry.
Yeah, dude, so for one of the videos, we're going to have you dressed up as an alien costume, and you're going to be called Scary Larry.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's going to be your name,
Sounds like a plan. That's going to be deformed.
He should wear like a t-shirt.
He can do whatever.
An alien costume with a t-shirt.
Scary Larry does what Scary
with
Larry
like a trucker
wants.
hat.
I'm going to wear it under...
I'm gonna
wear it under the mask, so the mask is like...
His like ass is in the camera view.
It's like all...
His ass is in the camera. Look, man. His ass is in the... Look. It's right there.
Oh, shit.
The
I don't even
right
pay
there,
attention to the camera. I'm probably scratching my nuts and shit on you.
My ass is in the camera the whole time. I even see.
I think it was, though.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
Your dick's in the camera.
You know,
now.
you got it. At least you could do is apologize to the folks.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be hilarious if you just
My ass
rip
is too fat.
ass.
Just in the camera.
Hey, like he apologized at least.
I mean, it's the least I can do.
Did your back just crack?
No, that was my fingers.
That was your finger.
Why
It
do you have
sounded like
one
your
sock?
back, dude. It sounded like someone's
called
fucking
heat.
back.
It's heat control.
How is your finger?
Heat control?
It's heat control.
Something wrong with that. You need to get that looked
I'm
at.
too warm with one sock, but 2 socks, I'm like, 1 sock is good, but 2 socks is too much.
You've always been like that since you were like little.
It's warmth control.
It's so funny. I'd walk out every time this motherfucker would get out of his bedroom when we were living at our dad's house.
Dude.
He would like walk out of his room with like 1 sock.
That's hilarious. He sounds like, hey, that's where that song comes from. Wee Willie Winky, my son John.
Bro, what is that? What are you talking
You don't know the fucking nursery chime? Nursery chime. Like I'm gonna do the jig or something.
Nursery chime.
I can't right now, dude.
Man, what are you up to?
Oh no, I'm cooking some mac and cheese right now.
Cooking that mac.
Dude, I ordered hot and ready, or I bought a hot and ready pizza. I was listening to another podcast, and they were talking about hot and readies, and I was like at work craving them. Like, this is probably gonna be like shitty, but like also like good. And it actually was pretty fire. Like,
they aren't bad.
They like
if they're made right.
Like the one I got, it was like already freshly made.
Oh yeah.
So it was like I picked it up and fucking cheese was melting off of it.
Some mac and cheese. Whoa.
No, but
yeah, that's cool. I mean, I always get the Supremes. I used to get like the hot and readies that were just like the cheapest ones, like the $5 ones.
Oh yeah.
Man, I can't. Like, we used to get like we could do like LAN parties, and we'd all get our own personal hot.
Dude, it's like how it would, like, me and Dylan.
And bro, you just by the end, you'd just be like, I wasn't even drinking, and I'd feel the hungover.
Dude, like me and Dylan, we'd order like a bunch of hot and readies, Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I'd get my bag of Doritos, and then we just fucking Nazi zombie all day.
That sounds fun.
That was like my whole middle school.
Like a good time.
No, the Supremes though, those are the quality. It was like hot and readies, but you pay a little bit more.
Yeah, like that's the advanced hot and ready.
Right, yeah, exactly.
See, it's not even called $5 hot and ready anymore.
Now they're like $18 hot and ready.
I know, I bought
they're like
that.
$6.
Dude, I bought that with the crazy bread, and it cost me $10.
Bro, pizzaflation is real, man.
I'm like, dude, this is
crazy bread's expensive.
What a crazy, yeah.
I mean, kinda. It used to be a lot cheaper. I think it was like $2 back in the day.
Oh, I gotta check on my boiling water.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, you're good.
We're gonna continue.
Yeah, we're gonna continue with.
Stay up there, please.
That was Jonathon John, everyone.
Yep, he might be back to interrupt.
He might be back. Maybe.
So
But yeah, dude. I think what we can do is what we need. We just focus on getting these videos done. What we plan to do is release a single, but we want to release the single. We want to do a teaser, like, to announce this video, and then we want to release like.
I would say
I'm thinking
release like a single like in July, and then release the record in August, September somewhere.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So the plan right now, album-wise, for Planet Zania. I mean, we don't have like the exact dates of when we're gonna start. Cause I might this week post like a little guitar snippet of something.
Yeah. And
like, it's like a little teaser thing.
Yeah. I mean, we've been posting a lot of shorts on like our, on the talk. And YouTube and Instagram, all that stuff, We
should post the album art. So I'll post my
stuff.
thing, and then the next thing we should post for the, like mid-June or early June, we could post the album cover with like the track listing.
That'd be cool.
Be like, hey, this is our album cover for the new record coming out.
Yeah.
Track listing.
We can use that one green picture of us for the back of the album.
We should do CDs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Like
the green picture of us in the back of the CD.
Yeah.
Like in the, dude, I gotta
with the track listing over it.
We could make that happen. Like, I went to that show over the weekend.
That'd be sick.
They were selling CDs there.
Oh, they sell CDs. Yeah. When I used to go to the Modern.
But they weren't burned CDs. They were like legit. Like they had like the thing.
Yeah, when I used to go to the Modern, a lot of them would do that. I think pretty sure there was like there was a merch table, and like I remember getting a Sycamore shirt from there. And That was crazy. That's all I got to say about that. That's just crazy. But
Dude, I wanna get like
yeah.
man, I wish we would have like got more studio footage of like the making of.
Yeah.
Cause like we would have like a cool like digibook thing,
Well,
and have like the CD on one part, or have the CD and then the DVD. Kind of like what I used to get, like a bunch of my CDs. I have like the deluxe editions of shit, and it just
Yeah.
comes with like the you know the album, and then it comes with the book,
like a DVD.
and then the DVD.
Yeah, those are cool.
I'm like, dude,
I never really had many of those growing up.
Oh, dude, I love collecting.
I had like a couple
I'm
of them.
so behind on my CD collection, but like I have like that dresser behind you is like filled with them. It looks like a record store in there because I have like a bunch. I just spent like when I was younger, I just went to Dearborn Music all the time and Rock of Ages and just bought a fuck ton of CDs.
Rock of Ages is sweet.
Every Friday, I'd go over there and fucking buy CDs, get my paycheck, get my chicken shawarma, and then go to fucking. Me and my buddy would go to Dearborn Music and.
I like how they sell like they got like the rocker apparel like the glad it's got like the little spikes and like the patches and all that shit.
Yeah, dude, I
love that.
I bought the it was Metallica's A Day in a Life, and it's like the making of the Black Album. And like it's like one DVD was the making of the Black Album, the other DVD was like going on tour after the album.
Oh yeah.
So I was like stoked about that because I like kept seeing a bunch of. That's what kind of got me into recording was that fucking.
That's fucking cool, man.
I was like, dude, and then I fucking found it. Actually, I bought it on iTunes when I had like an iPod Touch.
Don't they have something like that on YouTube? What the hell was that? What the fuck was that?
I don't know what the fuck that
Oh
was.
damn! Sounded like someone was dragging an axe or something.
It sounded like a goddamn
Some
fucking.
Resident Evil shit.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's some real Resident Evil shit right there. That's
you know,
funny.
that was probably the Freon from my AC.
Probably.
There's like bubbles and stuff.
Most likely something like that.
That was fucking weird. Well, I gotta figure that out.
That was funny though.
I was like, I hope nothing explodes.
Yeah,
I'm down here. So yeah, like I was saying, like mid-June or early June, we could post like the album cover with all the track listings and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, after that, yeah, we can start kind of putting out teasers for the single. We do not know what the single's going to be yet. We're figuring that out, so we're not going to spoil anything yet.
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
not gonna
talking
spoil
about
that.
like what we're going to be. Like,
not
how we're
quite
going to be
yet.
putting this shit out.
We do have video ideas and all that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, a full-length album, like it's 16 songs, dude. That's a big fucking deal. That's a large record.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a fuckload. But we want to do a lot with it, you know. But especially with the single, you know, we don't want to just release a single. We want to do some stuff, you know, like a promo, like a fucking lyric video, a music video. We want to do stuff like that. You know, we've been talking to some people. We're trying to get things done.
I was gonna say, so after we get the album out, like, and we got the singles out, we should start doing guitar videos.
Yeah,
Like post.
definitely. We want to
'Cause
start
that's-
posting guitar clips and stuff.
Because I'm gonna
Anything
be doing
like that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of that with like all the other projects I'm involved in. Like even with the Arms of Mercy stuff.
Kind of like a guitar playthrough video, like the full thing, you know, like a full guitar playthrough. Like,
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
that.
Sounds like
Kinda-
fun.
I think it'd be kind of fucking sick. What I
Yeah.
really want to do is do the Coming Day duet guitar. Like,
Oh, that'd be
come
so
on
cool.
once.
Yeah,
I've always
we gotta
imagined
do
us
that.
doing that since we made the song.
Yeah. Well,
And-
that's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
That's
we
gonna
could sit
happen
right
now.
here in front of my desk.
You heard
and
it
we can-
first.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
I got some ideas, man. There's a lot of
Oh, that's fucking
The hamster
a good idea. Actually,
whatever
I
the
wouldn't
fuck
mind
I
doing
like.
that.
But yeah, man, I'm fucking stoked. We're gonna have a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
And then we also got to talk about Arms of Mercy.
Yeah.
You know, because like we so after, I think it was after Alien, we were like, you introduced me to James, and we were all shooting the shit, and we like hung out,
Yeah,
This is
James.
back in 2000.
James is the guy that did the vocals on In Arms.
Yeah.
For those who aren't familiar
Oh yeah.
with
So In Arms, we got to talk about that. So In Arms was kind of like an experiment.
Yeah, In Arms.
Because like
was
we
a
were like
experiment.
at that time we put it underneath. We didn't have the Arms of Mercy name, or we didn't come up with that yet. We were just Fatal Flaw. So originally, Fatal Flaw, we were trying to make it into an actual band. So we brought James along to do drums because he's fucking awesome. And then I think it was like after. No, we just went to your house and started jamming.
Yeah.
And I brought my E-kid over there.
He wanted to do vocals.
He wanted to do vocals too.
Yeah, he was like, I just want to do vocals.
Because at the same time we were hanging out, we wrote Flawless Jack.
Yeah.
And this was like in the middle of the Alien EP. Because we kind of took a little break from the Alien EP and started working on Flawless because we love Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
Like Halloween is probably one of my...
I remember us going to your house during Halloween to jam. I think our first jam session with James was on Halloween at your house.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking
That was so
hilarious.
sick, dude. That was a good
I
session,
know
too.
little Xavi was just fucking jumping around.
Yeah, he was jamming.
He was like 4 at the time.
Yeah, he was loving it.
Yeah, he was. He's my little brother, by the way. But like, yeah, he was. Yeah, we had James over and everything. We were jamming in the basement. It was fucking awesome. And then, yeah, I think throughout that time, me and you wrote Flawless. And that's how we got everything started. And then with that song, dude, I spent so much fucking time on that song. Probably more than the songs we had for the EP. Because, like, you know, we were just kind of... Majority of the recording of the Alien EP, we were just kind of dicking around. But we'll talk about that in the next episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
But, like, for Flawless... yeah.
It's hilarious.
But, yeah, for Flawless Jack, though, I remember me and you were, like, I had you come over to my house one day. This is when I was living upstairs at my dad's house. And that was after I moved my studio upstairs.
Right. Yeah.
And, yeah. What's that?
I remember that.
Yeah. And then that was when you, I think you brought Mason over.
Yeah,
this is the live stream. So this fucker, we were like talking about, so we were in the middle of recording the song. We were jamming and because I had you come over. We were just like, let's just jam. Let's just fucking, you know,
it's
just me and you, just like, and then we put that shit together, and then we started recording it. And I remember, we Facebook live stream. I think I still have the live stream. I think
was
it was
that the
on my
Flawless
Facebook.
Jack? Were we recording Flawless Jack during that? I'm pretty sure that's what it was, right? Flawless Jack? Okay.
So we had our buddy there. Did we name drop him?
We already did.
Oh yeah, okay. So we had Mason over.
Yeah, Mason.
So he's one of
goofy.
our buddies. He's a character.
He's quite the character. He's actually he's more than a character. We'll put it that way. But yeah.
Anyway, so he came over. Both of those two came over to my house, and we were working on Flawless, and he was just kind of awkwardly sitting in the background while we were doing the thing, and then he goes outside to have a cigarette, and like the live stream's still going on, and me and Joe are just sitting there just talking shit about him, just like fucking making fun of him.
We're fucking with him.
Yeah, we're just fucking with him. He's one of our buddies, so we were just talking shit.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, he's watching the live stream from our porch.
Yeah, we seen him like tune in. And like, he's
like, yeah, what a
talking
bitch.
shit in the chat to us from the porch.
Mason's a little cunt.
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the first thing that popped up in the chat. We're like, what? Who said something?
He comes back and he's like, so you guys are talking shit about me?
Oh, that's so funny.
It was so funny.
That was a good time. That was definitely a good time.
But yeah, so the Arms of Mercy stuff. So that was our other band that we started with James, because going back to we've been trailing off a lot on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I was like, oh
half
yeah,
the
that's
time.
right. We were talking about In Arms.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about half the time.
All right, so long story short, we invited this dude to join our band because we were originally the plot was to turn Fatal Flaw into a real band. we were jamming with James, and the band started to sound a little different, more kind of on the heavier side.
Yeah,
we
like
like
more
that.
more like solid metalcore style.
Yeah, like, and we love that. We wanted to keep that going, but at the same time, there was something about the Fatal sound that me and Joe just couldn't leave and change. So we just were like, "Fuck this."
Right. Yeah, it became
Let's
kind of like
let's start a whole new band and then just keep Fatal Flaw between us, because we kind of already know what we want. We both had like, we had like a good idea of what we were doing, and trying to figure out like what our main sound's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that hot bowl.
What is this? What in the sunglasses is going on? We got Slim Johnny over here.
I want some. Oh, dude, you put hot dogs in that bitch?
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah, dude.
I hate eating with forks.
There's still, I think, 2 of the songs on there on YouTube from the Arms of Mercy. Not in Arms. There's 2 different songs. It was like
Arms
A New
of Mercy.
World Ablaze and...
We were supposed to record a whole EP. This is so chaotic.
yeah, it was A New World Ablaze and some other song that I can't remember the name to. Behind Enemy Lines.
It was
Right?
Behind Enemy Lines.
Yeah, those are the 2 that we have on our YouTube page for that band.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
Behind Enemy Lines, New World Ablaze, In Arms, and Fuck Ass.
Yeah, well, Fuck Ass isn't the actual name of the song.
Well, yeah.
That's what we called it in practice. We never had a name for it. We didn't know what to call it. We were just like, alright, time to play Fuck Ass. James, dude.
No, I dropped it.
I don't really know, dude.
Oh.
Wait, wasn't there another one? Wasn't there like another funny ass
Fuck
name?
Stick.
Fuck Stick?
Yeah.
I thought there was a different one.
No, so Behind Enemy Lines used to be Flappy Dick.
Yeah, dude.
Because I remember
hilarious.
our project names were pretty scuffed.
What song are we practicing today? Flappy Dick and Fuck Ass.
That's literally how it went. That is literally how it went, because we'd just be like, all right, I need to work on Flappy Dick a little bit more. And it was like, we weren't even laughing, because it was just like, we were so used to the name that it was just like, all right, well, we got to work on Flappy Dick. Like,
At a certain point.
we got to work on the bridge to Fuck Ass. Like,
Hey,
that was like the funny part of
you know
it.
that song never got renamed? It
No.
can still be named Fuck Ass. It can still happen.
We still haven't figured out, like, what we're actually, no, James,
If,
he wrote
if you
lyrics
think
to
that's
it.
a good idea, leave it in the comments.
All right.
I'm really considering it.
If you guys like mac and cheese, leave a like.
Now I have to like it.
Do you want to try?
I have to fucking
Now
like
you
it.
Do you
have to
want
like
some?
it. You want some?
No,
You just
I
shake
got
with your
tacos.
hand,
It's Taco Tuesday, my friend.
Yeah, I got a whole ass pizza.
It's Taco Tuesday, everybody. You already know that. Of course I got tacos. Of course. Every week. I come over here with tacos every week.
He does. Too. It's
Every
hilarious.
freaking week.
I'd be like, yo, I got some food. And he's like, oh, I brought my taco.
What kind of tacos though?
You mean like from where or what?
Like what
From
kind?
Angelina's.
It's just like,
Angelina's?
yeah, dude. Angelina's.
Angelina's is so good.
Yeah, Angelina's is the best. That's what I think. That's what at least around here, you know. I don't experiment too far.
It's making me breathe heavy.
Y'all are something.
I love food.
Y'all are something else.
Yeah, just eating mac and cheese. You're like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. You're fucking stupid.
so gross.
See, this is the type of wonton we're looking for, everybody. This is
He's been calling you that ever since, like, he
acting
met
like
you.
Silly Billy right now, not Scary Jerry. I'm certain this is not Scary Jerry anymore. This is Silly Billy we're dealing with. I don't know what you did to Scary Jerry up there, but you need to go get him back.
Oh, Scary Larry.
Scary Larry, Scary Jerry, Scary Terry.
They call me the one.
I don't remember, actually. I forgot what I was talking about. Scary Larry? Yeah,
You
it
look
was
like you're
Scary
about to
Larry.
hack into a computer.
It was Scary
They
Larry.
call me the Unabomber.
Yeah,
you the
no. They call you Scary Larry. They call you Scary Larry. And that's...
You know, there's a reason for
You
that.
look like you steal mac and cheese.
I'm sure there is a reason for that.
Yeah, all right.
I wouldn't deny it. Yeah, he's like the mac and cheese thief. Like, where's my mac and cheese at? And you just like see him like sneaking out your front door, like, tick, 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 like with like a armful of boxes of mac and cheese. They're like dropping out of his hands, like they're like,
I can see
"Hey,
you doing
get back
that, like,
here!"
just
And he's
straight up
like,
stealing
"Oh, no."
mac and cheese from like
I would.
Meyer.
I think just on the next episode we can just talk about, you know, go over the EPs, like
Let's
the
say,
theme
yeah,
of the EPs.
we can talk about the making of Alien.
Yeah, talk about the making
There was
of
a lot
it.
of cool shit that happened in between, so I think it'd be able to fill a whole episode.
Yeah, and I kind of want to just discuss like the process and like, you know, a little bit of how they were made, you know, and the
Yeah.
recording, the writing process, just, you know, even the art a little bit, and just kind of go over just the basics on what we've created so far, and I guess touch base on that,
Yeah,
because I mean that stuff's coming back out real soon.
because we also have, man, I got a lot of production stuff going on. I
A
have,
lot of work that we got going on.
Yeah, so
It's
the
just-
album's basically
headache.
done.
It's a headache, but
Even John was
You
around.
guys like albums? Like this video?
You guys like music?
you like anything,
Yeah,
like
like
this
music.
video.
You
If you
guys-
like breathing, like this video. But
Because
this is what I think.
True.
This is what I think. I think that if you like colors, you should like this video.
True.
This episode is
So
so
true.
scuffed.
It's fucking whack. Anyway, yeah, no, for real though.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool shit coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Also,
Next
like with the
episode's
Arms of
gonna be
Mercy
good.
stuff. So I want to talk about that for a minute because
We keep getting sidetracked.
I know John comes
I'll be
over here
quiet.
with his bowl of mac and cheese.
Listen,
and I
Scary
eat it.
Larry.
I'll be quiet.
No, the Arms of Mercy. Like we started the band, and we had a drummer. James was doing the lead vocals.
This is back in 2018.
Yeah, this was, yeah, it was like 2018.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we keep getting
Yeah.
sidetracked.
Yeah, and we had
and
an album
arms, dude.
ready. We had all the we were practicing. We had a lot of stuff ready to go, man, and it was going good. But you know, honestly, just like
Yeah,
the
so-
hiatus, a bunch of shit happened. You know, we lost our drummer, and well, I mean, our vocalist James, you know, he ended up with health issues. Plus, he got married, so congratulations to him. But yeah, he ended up getting some health issues.
Everybody just
which-
got busy, man. We're
Yeah,
all adults now, so shit happens. You're a dad.
Yeah.
I
A lot of things
I'm a
happen.
producer.
But
mixing
that album,
engineer, so it's like I
it'll
have
come out.
projects of my own that I got to work on.
One
and-
day that Arms of Mercy album will come out.
Oh, it's gonna come out soon.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
gonna come out one day.
Well,
Real
so
soon.
the plan. I was talking to James about this. So the plan is to put it out as an instrumental because, like, he's got
yeah,
some medical stuff he's got to do, so he doesn't want to do vocals just yet. But so pretty much after this album's done completely, and I have it all bounced out, I'm gonna start racking up because all I gotta do is track bass and like work on my own lead guitars, and when me and you can sit around and
yeah, it'll be an
dick
easy
around
project.
and see what parts you want to fix or leave
Very
out.
easy project.
But we do got to talk
Pretty
about
much
In
done.
Arms because that was a fun recording day.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
I remember
dude.
you sent me the song. This
This
is
is-
like when Fatal Flaw was gonna be a band.
Well, there's a
and we got James
documentary for
involved.
In Arms on our profile.
Yeah, we have a
Which
little-
is-
Shout out.
If you want a good laugh, just watch the ending of that
Retard.
video. If you want a good laugh, watch the ending of that documentary. It's
I love the part.
it's-
I forgot if it was me or you, but like
it's pretty funny. What?
just like it was like this stupid little thing in the video. Whatever.
I can't remember.
I look like a dumbass now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember you.
Or whatever the fuck.
That was dude. That was fun.
No,
That
dude.
whole-
Like I remember you guys hit me up. It was like at like
10 in the morning or 9 in the morning, and you guys are like, hey, you should come over. We have like You made like a fucking platter, dude. Like you made like a spread.
Yeah, I
It was
made a
like
lot
eggs,
of food,
bacon,
man.
sausage,
Yummy.
whatever the fuck, and then like James brought over like fucking. It had to have been like
Who
8
knows?
like fifths of Jaeger, and like a bunch of Red Bull. Like this is 9 a.m. like in the morning, and like we're just getting day drunk making this thing. It was the shit. That was like the funnest thing.
And then,
Well,
like,
it's cool
everything-
because it's
yeah.
like the way we work. Like we just kind of. We just do whatever the fuck we want. Like we have
Pretty
no
much.
limitations. Like we're
mean,
like,
it's fun.
oh yeah, you have like come up with an idea. I'm like, all right, sweet. You know, well,
Yeah.
like the thing is too, we know how to critique our own, like other, or like you know how to critique me and critique you. Like I know how to critique you and vice
Right.
versa. To like be better rather than fail. Like,
Yeah.
because you know they'll be like Necroshade. Like off of our new album, like I was having a fucking hard time with that song. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this, and then I had the bass foundation down. I'm like, all right, well this is cool, I guess. But then like, you just started adding shit to it. It's like my favorite song on the album, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, no, it came out really good at the end. Like,
It is like the
it-
chillest one too. Well, one of them.
They all started off really, to me, it's all started off really empty. I don't know. It's because I think when we wrote it, it was during all this process of what was going on at the time. But when
Yeah.
we came back and we slowly finished it, it slowly started like growing more life as time went on. Like we started adding things here.
I think it's because like we were both
there.
like getting, we're having like a little fatal flaw withdrawal where like we missed working on music together. So once
Yeah.
we got together, our batteries were recharged and we started pumping them out.
And the vocals, like when we came back, not even
Oh, dude.
I'd say
the
maybe
vocals
2
sound
months
so
ago we started this project again vocally, I think, and like we didn't really have anything but one song
we started-
really done, and we
good.
had to.
We recorded
other than that one, I
Mirror
mean,
Dimension. We just kept the original demo vocals
Yeah.
on because they
That came
already
out really
sounded
good.
sick. But everything else, we like re-recorded all the vocals.
yeah.
We did vocals.
I
on
mean,
them.
yeah, I had to write. I think like around 8 different songs needed like lyrics and,
And, like, we
everything.
just
They didn't have
fucking-
nothing. So
Every
I
week,
had
dude,
to
we
crack
just,
down.
We just belted out songs vocally.
Yeah, like every
And
week
over
we
the
would knock
past
one
week, I
song
just
out at a
wrapped
time.
up vocal editing and tuning. So
It
literally-
took a long time, but it was after,
yeah, literally all we got to do.
Yeah,
on
it was
this
about
fucking
2
thing.
months. Because that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, because I had the bass and rhythm guitars done like last year, and then just didn't touch it for a while, and then we started kind of picking away at it, and then we were like, all right, cool, we need to finish this record.
It sounds full now. And then we did those extra add-on tracks, too.
Yeah,
out
so
of just spontaneous.
So the plan with those, I'm gonna work on. I haven't done anything with those yet, but I'm gonna work on them when I'm in Florida, just to
Yeah.
give me something to do. But like everything else, I want all the vocals and lead guitars and everything done. That way, by the time before I go to Florida, I can start bouncing all these songs down and just
Yeah.
have the multi tracks. That way, I know everything's good. Like I'm not gonna, like I don't know if something's gonna happen to my desktop and I
Right.
lose all my synth sounds.
Exactly, that's
Because
true.
that's happened on occasions where I've like lost
wanna do
like
that.
whatever. But yeah, man. Like we got regular shit. We got some cool.
I
shit
mean, yeah,
going on
we
still.
just got done redoing, like, the logo and, redesigning, like, the
Yeah,
name.
dude, talk about that
and
shit.
I thought it was funny because, like, the old logo, when you zoom in or you look at it, it's just, like, it's so pixelated because I drew it on a piece of paper and I did, like, this magic select on my program to, like, cut it out. Like, I had to, like, take a picture and upload it and, like, it was just some, like, hand-drawn design for years. Everything was just, like, hand-done or this or that. And, like, the other day I was talking to someone about the logo and I was like, I can't even take it seriously because it just looks like a 6-year-old. A 6-year-old came and showed me a picture that they drew and they were like, hey, this is the logo for my band. And it was like, it was cool when it lasted, but at a certain point it's like, it was just bad. Like I can't. It was bad. It looked so bad, and
Yeah, like we put that on.
It was so bad.
I think we put that on Flawless Jack.
Yeah, and it was cool, for Flawless Jack. But we kept doing it and
But that was like when we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I
we
remember,
didn't. But looking back now, going wow.
dude, I listened to like the original demo of Flawless. I still have the MP3 file, and I'm like, or the master. I was like, dude, this sounds like shit.
That's just hilarious.
But that was like the first time I ever worked on a song with like fucking 200 tracks.
That
was so much shit. Like I was so
cool,
stoked
though.
to make it, but then when it came to the mixing, I was like so overwhelmed. I was like, I've never worked on a fucking heavy ass. This is only one song. Like this is so many tracks to it.
That's a lot.
Well, I spent like days, dude, like working on the intro, or no, all the orchestral stuff. Like I remember that was like the song I spent the most time on out of all of our stuff. Like that was such a fun song to work on.
Sounds like it, man. I mean, it was fun to record, and then the writing was fun.
The vocals.
So I can imagine going through all that was it's like a journey.
Yeah.
Feels like a whole damn adventure
cool
right there. 200 tracks on a song.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's fucking
For those who don't know, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's like crash your computer crazy.
It literally did.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yep. Yeah.
It was just so much shit because I didn't really bounce anything down. This was at the time when I was 2 years into like recording on a laptop. Learning how to do all that. So like I didn't really know what I was doing.
I still record,
but it was still like fun to like I went back onto the original session. I'm like, dude, these songs are they're all still like solid tracks.
Like honestly, dude, like I'm just still using the same setup from when I started.
So that's why I appreciate
to focus right.
You actually like went out and sought out to like get a laptop and like
the same laptop, man. It's been.
You still have that same one?
Same laptop, same Focusrite. It's just still running smooth. Actually, I got it working even better now. I cleaned out the system on it. And
well, you were smart. That's because I kept telling you. I was like, dude, get a hard drive or external hard drive. That way you don't lose your shit.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too gummed up. It's like,
that's cool.
Because I was talking about the one time my laptop. This is like when I was on shutdown for work, so I was off work for like 2 weeks, and like right in the beginning of it, my computer took a shit, so I didn't do anything for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you guys were out in California, and I had to stay home.
Oh man,
and I was just bored. Yeah. So right now, to close this off, so the 3 EPs, Alien EP, Dystonia, and the self-titled, pretty much done and mixed, so that should be out soon. The full length is pretty much done. We just got a couple little tiny bits and pieces we got to add to it. And then I got to finish editing and stuff. But we're looking at probably trying to get that out at the end of the summer, early fall. After we're done recording the Fatal album, we're going to hop into the Arms of Mercy record. We got 13 songs, I believe. But, yeah, we're going to get that shit done, put that out, and then... after those releases, we're gonna start working on the Fatal EP, the pirate one.
Yeah.
Maybe a pirate. I don't know. Maybe
we want to do a pirate themed EP.
Yeah.
Next.
We don't have anything fleshed out yet for that one.
No, we got some funny ass ideas.
We got some ideas.
Some really funny ideas for video stuff. Cannot wait for that.
Yeah, we got some.
That's gonna be the funniest thing ever. Oh, I can't wait.
We definitely got to put that out. But while we're working on that, we should start kind of I'm going to start going through, like, the stuff for the Flawless Jack record. Because I really want to get that out by next Halloween. So, like, I'm going to start...
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to start pulling out demos and restructuring.
Just send them to me.
Shit.
I'll start writing with them and stuff, too.
Yeah, we can knock that out fucking quick, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out
to Scary Larry.
Shout out to Flawless Jack.
All right. I think that about does it for this episode.
Okay, yeah.
I think next episode we'll just go over those,
we're just
those
EPs
about, like, and stuff. Keep it simple.
We're just gonna... Whatever stories we got, we can fucking
share.
Yeah, we might have another special guest appearance by Scary Larry. You never know.
Yeah,
You might be blessed.
Might be.
You
Scary
might be
Larry,
blessed.
Might be Sensitive Steve. You never know.
I really don't
start-
want to see that guy again.
Sensitive Steve.
I really do not want to see that guy
He's a
again.
little bit of a pussy.
Don't bring him here.
True. I don't really like that guy.
For those who know,
Who is
they know.
sensitive?
He don't exist.
Okay.
Only only in here.
You guys don't want to meet.
He's our
Sensitive
horrible
Steve. He's a
imaginary
real-
friend.
Yeah.
He's a real.
And that's it.
he's a real schizo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scary Larry out.
Scary Larry.
All right. We're wrapping it up. Deuces. Bye. Bye.